If my stepmom's ex is my daughter's cousin and my father's husband is my nephew's mother, then explain to me how my uncle got isekai'd and where's my dad? These are the type of philosophical conundrums I often ponder. But objectively, this anime is about a 1, but because of inflation, I'm giving it a perfect score of 10 out of 10. This couple used to date each other in middle school, and they eventually broke up and moved on with their lives until they later become brother and sister after their parents get remarried. Now they have to live together while hiding their past relationship from their friends and family. They tried their best to act like normal siblings, but that didn't last long and neither did I because it only took 1 episode for them to end up naked on the couch together. It gets even deeper after that, but the plot doesn't. I know some of you might find incest anime disgusting, but I think it's all relative. Everyone's watched a couple thousand videos where a Japanese girl is stuck in a washing machine and then her stepbrother comes to the rescue except without the rescue, right? Well, the title of this anime should have been What Are You Doing, Stepbro? Because these characters literally feel like porn actors, so there's no excuse for this not to be a hentai. In episode 2, the little sister gets sick, so obviously she has to quarantine until she recovers. But then her brother walks in without a mask and tries to cure his sister's illness by grabbing her chest. Quite a fascinating medical approach, but if you ask me, Domestic Girlfriend handled this subject a lot more professionally when the protagonist put a thermometer in his sister's asshole. That scene was deeply wholesome. I guess their mom and dad forgot that their children used to be in a romantic relationship with each other because we see flashbacks of them visiting each other's homes back when they dated, so it's not like their parents didn't know. It's possible that their parents simply don't care, but I think the author's the one who doesn't care. The only time we ever see their parents is when they blue ball me by interrupting a potential ecchi scene. Every time something awesome is about to happen, suddenly the side characters exist again. This problem is pretty consistent in the incest anime genre, but I still find it relatively entertaining. But why is there so much incest in anime, and why is it so f***ing hot? Allow me to explain. This fetish is pretty prevalent across Japan. It intrudes its way into literally every anime with a character who has a sibling, including even some masterclass productions like Spy Family. But Japan isn't the only country that wants to fuck its family members. Call me daddy is part of every Western man's vocabulary, and don't even get me started on Westeros. Stepsister and stepmom are 2 of the top 5 most popular searches on Pornhub, so it's no coincidence that Vin Diesel is so obsessed with family. In my expert opinion though, incest anime is only hot when it's brother and sister. Everything else is just creepy. I'm not here to kink shame, but I am here to gatekeep. Occasionally, you might be able to get away with doing a cousin or 2, but let's try to keep it between siblings for now. Now, I don't actually have a sister, but let me explain why I'm a siscon anyway. The difference between your sister and your girlfriend is that your girlfriend can wake up one day and decide that she isn't your girlfriend anymore. Girlfriends are temporary, but little sisters are forever. One of them has an OnlyFans and the other one has an OnlyFams. You also don't need to try to get a sister because your parents will just spawn one for you. Getting a girlfriend is a lot more difficult because you have to go outside, touch grass, talk to women, and spit game. But if you don't have game and you don't go outside, then you have no game and no life. And what does that leave you with? A sister. I call that the theory of relativity. The emotional connection makes your sister akin to a childhood friend, and the taboo aspect makes you horny. Multiply both of them together, and suddenly you're moving to Alabama. So the next time you're watching hentai and you think to yourself, this would be a lot hotter if she was related to me. Now you know the truth. Hopefully this video educated some people because this subject is very important and a lot of YouTubers are afraid to speak up about it. This video is sponsored by nobody and it's probably demonetized, so if you guys want to support me, you can become a channel member for only $1 to get a cool icon next to your name, and for an unlimited time, I'll even call you Oni-chan in the comments section. Oni-chan. I gotta go take this thermometer out, so until next time, thanks everyone for watching and keep talking about emotos. Peace.